All right. So let me just take a sip before I get into this. Cheers that. Cheers that. Cheers that. All right. So, it's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee, in the building with another episode of Locked and Loaded. All right. So before I get into my concerns, all right, because y'all know your boy is back. Your boy is back. Okay. Let's talk about Tyrese Maxey. All right. Let's talk about Tyrese Maxey. All right. One more time for Tyrese. Okay, we talking 26 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 8 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 7 from the 3-point line. All right. The buttons don't lie. Shout out Tyrese. All right. I mean, the previous 3 games, we talking about an average of what? 12 points a game, you know what I mean, on 37% shooting. Not bad, but not Tyrese Maxey standards, okay? But like I said, he was the leader of the scoring last night, excuse me. And pretty much it was just him and Tobias. Shout out Montrezl Harrell. Shout out Montrezl Harrell. Now, the one thing that I do have concerns about Montrezl Harrell ain't even about Montrez. Well, I do got one concern about Montrez. Let's just keep it a buck. All right. It was fourth quarter last night. Montrezl Harrell only had 2 rebounds. I like Montrez. That's my brother from another mother. We talking 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 8 of 12 from the field. I can deal with that, right? But only 4 boards. I mean, when you think about it, Montrez should have been starting. If you really think about it, why do we keep being politically correct with this PJ Tucker guy starting? It really don't make no sense. And before I get to PJ Tucker, let me just talk about Tobias Harris. Okay? One more time for Tobias Harris. We're talking 22 points, 11 rebounds, 9 of 20 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3-point line. But he did what he had to do, all right? We know that Tobias, we want him to score 18 to 24 points. Am I lying? Okay? So, we had Tobias going to work. We had Maxey going to work. Harden had 17.7 rebounds, 11 assists. But you was 4 of 17 from the field, my brother. I could have thought you was at the auction trying to get cash for clunkers. The buttons don't lie, my brother. You was broke. Let's just keep it a buck 55th. Let's keep it 55th Street. All right? Shout out to, Craig Mack. But yeah. No. Bro, the buttons don't lie. All right. Nah, but let's get real, though. Deadass, I do like how James Harden is being the distributor of the ball. I like that. I like the 11 assists. But let's get real. 4 of 17 from the field is 3 of 9 from the 3-point line. Come on, that's trash. That's trash. That's crickets. That's trash. Like, for real, on 34 minutes. Niang did his thing. But at the end of the day, Doc is horrible with his rotations. His rotations is questionable. His rotations is inconsistent. It just doesn't make no sense. PJ Tucker. Can PJ Tucker play the 5?
No.
Do you think PJ Tucker can play the 5?
No.
Do you think PJ Tucker can play the 5?
No.
Then why is PJ Tucker starting at the 5? I mean, the one thing about the Sixers that I really hate is that this team always gotta be politically correct. Let's just keep it a buck. PJ Tucker is averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds this year in 27 minutes. Do that sound like a starter? The buttons don't lie. It's trash. It's toilet bowl. It's completely shit. Let's keep it a buck 5th. All right? If Carmelo Anthony had to come off the bench, why would PJ Tucker have to start? Why are we so scared to take PJ Tucker from off the bench? It don't make no sense. I like PJ Tucker as the man he is off the court, but on the court, he's not that guy. Let's keep it a buck 55th. All right. So let's just get off of that because I don't feel like dealing with the chum bucket right now. Okay. Speaking of chum bucket, Niang had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the field. Niang did good. But my thing is, this is Doc, right? Doc can see that a guy like Vucevic, 19 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists, right? Beasting in the paint. All night, the Bulls was beasting in the paint. I mean, they beat us in the paint, 46-38, right? But all night they beasted us in the paint. They was driving to the paint, able to kick out to the three. That's why they shot 43% from the field. We shot 43% from the field. They shot 57% from the field. From the 3-point line, they shot 58% from the 3-point line. I mean, them boys was cash all night. Let's just keep it above 55th, right? Now, we was getting killed on the boards, 45-38, all right? But my whole thing is, this is what Doc does. Doc sees that a guy like Vucevic, 18 boards. First of all, why would you start PJ Tucker at the 5 with Tobias, Milton, I believe it was Harden, and Maxey? That was just the smallest line that we could go with. It didn't make sense, right? But when you saw that Vucevic was killing on the boards, why would you go with Harold and Niang? Niang is a sharpshooter. He's a big body, but he's a sharpshooter. He's not a defender, and he's not a physical guy that's going to get boards. We know that. So it made no sense for you to put Niang out there with Harold. Mind you, Montrezl Harrell only had 2 boards in the fourth quarter. He ended the game with 4. Now, Montrezl Harrell balled out. Don't get it twisted. But that was not the deal. You should have put in Paul Reed. You should have put in Paul Reed. You should have put in Paul Reed. But my thing is, right, the Sixers don't know talent. We don't know talent. Look at Isaiah Joe. Okay? Because I've been telling y'all about Isaiah Joe. I've been telling y'all. Okay? Isaiah Joe in his last 4 games, he had 8 points, 5 rebounds against the Sixers. That's better than Milton. Not Milton. Milton ain't no damn joke. Milton is the most inconsistent player on this team. We talking 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. I mean, he's more inconsistent than Thibault, because Thibault consistently gets donuts. Thibault consistently gets donuts. And it's horrible. Thibault, 12 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He's not the same defender as what we got. Why is Thibault a guy still in the league? He should be in the G League. If you want to have to work on your game, you need to go down there, bruh. Because we got a guy on the bench that was the G League MVP. You ain't even touching that. Back to Isaiah Joe. Last 4 games. 8 points, 5 rebounds against the Sixers. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists against the Celtics. 13 points against the Magic. 8 points, 3 rebounds against the Wizards. He out there doing, he look like a good rotational piece. It's horrible what y'all doing. I told y'all about Isaiah Joe. The boy only like 21 years old. You're not playing Paul Reed. You gave up Bassey. He averaging 5 and 6 over there, over in the Spurs. It's horrible what we doing. We giving up all our talents. You got Montrezl Harrell. You didn't need to get Harrell. I like Harrell. But Harrell is going to negate the growth of Paul Reed. Okay? If that's the case, and then you got this guy Champagne, which ain't even touching the court. Nowhere near going to touch the court this year. Then you got Jaden Springer. Why would you draft Jaden Springer? That's another guy right there. Come on now. Jaden Springer? Really? It don't make no sense. I mean, Doc Rivers is just, like I said, his rotation is questionable and inconsistent. It didn't make any sense. The Bulls went off on us. I mean, Vucevic, 19, 18, and 10. Patrick Williams, 18, and 6, and 2 for 7-11 on the field. You lucky DeRozan had a small game. We would have got blown out by 30. I mean, on the real. Let's say PJ Tucker, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 20 minutes. Milton, 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, in 23 minutes. De'Anthony Melton. I like De'Anthony Melton. He's a guy that's coming off the bench that's going to bring us, ball handles, smoothness, a sense of security. A guy that's a shooter, plays defense. Isaiah Joe reminds me of De'Anthony Melton. A young De'Anthony Melton. We talking 21 years old. It really don't make sense how we doing this. I mean, we lost last night. If you think about it in the standings, we only 5th seed at 23 and 15. So we not bad. I think that this team will end the season in the top 3. Don't get it twisted. Top 3 ain't no problem for us. The problem is in the playoffs. And when you got a guy like PJ Tucker, we got him for the playoffs, bullshit. We got PJ Tucker for the playoffs, bullshit. Nigga, your contract say we got you for 82 games plus the playoffs. Okay? So all this averaging, 3 points and 4 rebounds as a starter is horrible. He needs to come from off the bench. Just because I got on this suit don't mean I can't say what I want to say and do what I want to do. At the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass man. That good. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Alright, so before the game, Doc said Embiid will be evaluated before the team travels to Detroit on Sunday to face the Pistons. So hopefully Embiid can play on Sunday. If not, then he'll play the next game. Hopefully. Vucevic went off. It was just horrible. It was a horrible game. They had 40 points coming out of the half in the third quarter. It just goes to show that your halftime adjustments was weak. I still think Sam Cassell should get the head coaching job. This is your last year. If we don't go to the third round, you up out of here. And that's no disrespect to you, because at the end of the day, we gave you a chance. And you are a great coach. You're just not there anymore, I believe. I don't think you're there anymore. I don't. That's just my opinion. But like I said, it's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee, in the building with another episode of Locked and Loaded. And until next time, folks, I'll see you soon, man.